The much-anticipated 2014 Forester is here at University Subaru. Newly redesigned, inside and out, with sleek styling, symmetrical all-wheel drive, and maximum performance. Plus now 32 miles per gallon. Join us for the Subaru Love Spring event going on now. And see the all-new Forester. All-wheel, all-weather, all-wow. Available in mid-Missouri, only at University Subaru. The wise choice.
Good morning and welcome to Radio Friends on Wednesday, the 21st day of August, 2013. You know, it seems like we were just talking about it being January 1st, 2013, and we're 8 months into the year already. But we're talking about some special events that are coming up a couple of days from now and then about a week and a half from now. Let's start first of all with the Central Missouri Dietetic Association. We have Katie Foster and Jenni Nordstrom. Welcome to Radio Friends, ladies.
Thank you.
You are here to tell us about a special cooking class for kids, right? What's going to be going on?
We're going to be making homemade ice cream from a few simple ingredients and having the kids make it by themselves and enjoy it.
And where is this going to be?
At the Columbia Public Library this Saturday from 2 to 3.
So the purpose of this event is what?
Well, we think the purpose is, to allow kids to see that we're taking a simple ingredient such as milk and we're actually transforming it into ice cream so that they can see how, food is made into different things.
You take
different dairy products.
One bit of food and you turn it into something else.
Exactly.
Now, are you using milk, just whole milk, or are you using skim milk, or are you using heavy cream?
We're using 2% milk.
And you can make ice cream out of 2% milk?
Yes, with just a little bit of sugar and a little bit of vanilla extract and a little bit of fun work that the kids get to be hands-on and do themselves.
So you kind of we used to do that on Pepper and Friends with Mary Thompson many years ago.
Oh, yes.
We would make the ice cream, and you put it in like a baggie and put ice around it, and then the kids start squishing it, and it turns into ice cream, doesn't it?
And we're using her recipe.
Oh, you're using Mary Thompson's recipe?
Yep. Nothing's changed.
That's nice. I remember, and it really tastes pretty good. It's kind of like a soft serve ice cream. So the kids will get to make it, and then they'll take the recipe home. Yep. Do you have that recipe here today?
Yes, we do.
Okay, if people listening, what do you do? How much milk?
Well,
you're supposed to come to the library and find out.
Well,
no, I'm just kidding.
How do you do it? How much milk?
Well, we take half a cup of 2% milk,
Okay.
and then after that, you're going to put in a tablespoon of sugar, a little bit less, depends how much of a sweet tooth you have.
Okay.
And then a fourth of a teaspoon vanilla, then ice cubes all around it, and then you shake it until it's
Okay, so you put that in a baggie.
Correct.
In a plastic baggie. You seal it up. Then you put the ice in a bigger baggie. Is that right?
Correct.
You seal it up, and then you kind of.
Shake
Don't you have
it,
to put
move
any
it around.
salt in the ice?
You can if you want.
And it should be crushed ice, shouldn't it?
Well, we call for cubes, but crushed will work too.
Oh, okay. So you can just use
need it
cubes.
to be
put a little
cold
bit- And how long do you have to work it till it forms ice cream?
A couple minutes. So depends how fast you're shaking it.
Okay. So if you want the kids to do this, come out to the library this Saturday.
Yep.
From when to when?
From 2 to 3 in the Friends Room, which is just past the front desk when you walk in.
Do they have to register ahead of time?
We prefer it. We do take walk-ins if they're room. We can accommodate 30 people, and you can sign up by calling the Columbia Public Library or visiting the website, and that's where they have the phone number.
All right. Thank you, ladies. And I'm going to try that ice cream myself.
Good.
I'd forgotten the recipe. That's why I wanted it. Thank you. Now, we turn to my friend over here, Connie Shay. Good to have you here, Connie.
Thank you, Paul. It's nice to be here.
Came here from Boonville and not Boonville, from Fayette.
From Fayette, yes.
We were talking about Boonville yesterday. But you have a big event coming up on Labor Day weekend, right?
We do. We have our 11th annual Boonslick Folk Festival. Can you believe I've been coming over here for 10 years to talk to you about this?
You have, haven't you?
Yes, sir, I have.
Yeah.
And it just seems to get bigger and better every year.
So this you call this a walk back in time?
A step back in time.
A step back in time.
Yes,
Okay,
step back in time. It's because we hold it at the Boonslick Salt Lick State Historic Site, which is where Daniel Boone's sons used to mine salt. And it's a very unimproved park. It has no running water, no electricity, so it is very primitive, and we ask only for 19th century crafts, and we all dress in period dress. We have period music. It's we want to teach the kids that you can have fun without having to do the buttons.
The texting?
Yes, you turn off your electronics and you come out.
Do you ask them all to turn it off?
No, we don't, but we have lots of things for the kids to do and lots for them to watch. They can watch them make barrels, they can watch a blacksmith, they watch the broom maker, they watch the spinner, the weavers, and they get so busy watching those they forget they have buttons.
Yeah, they're about texting.
And we have all these old-fashioned kid games, walking on stilts and spinning and taking the hoop down the sidewalk and things like that.
Yeah.
And
so many of the toys that
Yes.
are there. I've still got.
You still have your wooden toys?
I do. I
So
still
do
have
I.
my wooden toys that go back many years.
Yes, so do I.
So everything is set in the period of the
Yes.
of the.
Yes, you will not find modern crafts there at all. The weaver has a modern loom, and he does rag rugs, and the spinner or the knitter may have caps and things, but it's all a craft that would have been around in the late 19th century.
There's
18th century.
You're not using any electricity.
No electricity, none available, none available.
So you're selling food?
Yes, we have a family that comes with a huge propane cooker, and we used to have buffalo.
Wait a minute. Now wait.
Well,
Did they have
now,
propane back then?
No, but we have to feed them. We have to feed them because
Okay.
you're at least 10 miles from civilization, so we have to feed
you
them.
are out there. Aren't you?
Yeah, we're out in the country, and I always say it's a pretty little drive. You step back, that's where you're stepping back. You're getting away from everything, and there's no commercialism out there at all.
Okay, so you will have food.
We will have food, and we'll have cold
period
water.
food?
Well, we started out with buffalo burgers, which was period food, but buffalo has gotten so expensive that we want to keep it priced reasonably enough the families can bring their whole family and kids and enjoy it, and not really hit the pocketbook too hard.
Right.
So we have hamburgers, hot dogs, which may not be period, but they enjoy it.
Okay, well,
and we have cold drinks and sodas and pickles on sticks and things like that.
All right, so the date is when?
Labor Day, September the 2nd, from 10 to 4.
So it is Labor Day,
It
not
is
that weekend. It's
no,
that Monday.
it's just that Monday, one day only.
From 10 o'clock in the morning?
10 o'clock in the morning till 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
And how much does it cost?
Absolutely nothing.
It's free.
You
so
can bring
how do you do it free?
I make a quilt every year, and we sell chances on it, and the money we make on the quilt is what pays for. Not only that, we buy our crafters their lunch. We thank them for coming. So So that's
And so you go on out there, have a good time, and spend a little bit of money with the crafters because that makes them want to come back.
Exactly.
Also.
We have some that have been with me all 11 years, and we have some brand new ones this year. We try to add something new every year to make it fresh and new.
Is there a phone number or a website they can go to?
Well, you know me, I'm part of the 19th century, so I don't have a website. But
website.
But they can call me at 660-248-2011.
248-2011. No website because we're back in
actually, Boonslick Tourism, which is what sponsors the festival,
does
have
go to that.
You can go to the boonslicktourism.org.
Okay. Connie Shay, thank you so much
Thank
for
you,
coming.
Paul.
Always a pleasure to have you here. Oh, it's my pleasure. We're out of time for today. Want to remind you, there we are. Our program directed by Travis McMillan of the Reynolds Journalism Institute. Audio is Pat Akers, KBIA. Our floor director is Rich Polzine, and our assistant producer and guest coordinator, Uncle James Moss.